put it in context for us. When you talk about the rule of the law, what do you mean exactly?
What it means is very simple, that every citizen in that country or in a given country performs their duties or lives according to the rules of the game. Everybody. And that nobody under any circumstances, including, by the way, the president of a country, is above the law. So what does that mean? That obviously means that you're living in a country that is democratic, having the rule of law, having freedom of expression, freedom of press, freedom of assembly, freedom of worship, and of course, you could also a situation where you know that you have the right to periodically choose who should be your leaders. Elections that are free, fair, and credible. Now, does that kind of environment exist or obtain in Uganda? If you look at some of the evidence, frankly, you will find that it is very, very doubtful that you are talking about a country that is democratic. If that is, you go by the definition of democracy, according to a one-time key American president, Abraham Lincoln, having said that democracy is a government of the people, by the people, for the people. In this particular case, Paul, all the evidence, frankly, would seem to suggest that democracy could perhaps be defined as a government of some people, by some people, for some people.
But one of your guests, Major General Kahinda Otafire, rejected that notion. He said that for them, when they went to the bush, they were not looking for that kind of democracy. They were actually looking for where the people have a say, a sort of a democracy where people have a say in who they vote for.
It does not matter how he characterized it. Whatever he tried to move away from or to stay away from simply meant that, in fact, he was trying to redefine what a democracy is. Because democracy is in a situation where people are empowered. People have the ability, the capability to choose who should be their leaders. But he even went further. He, in fact, said his reasons of going to the bush really were not about restoring multi-party democracy in Uganda, but rather it was about fighting what he characterized as a neo-colonial state.